And good morning, folks. We got our coffee. Oh, I needed this. Okay, now, this is number 9. Shall we play a game? This is video 9. This is an important one. Shall we play a game? It's the grand game, except different players. And again, shall we play the game for the people who are slow in the back of the room? Okay? Now, a lot of you guys don't pay attention to anything, and you're just going day by day, going blah, 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 blah. Okay? Now, this is a bad thing. This has been going around on the news media. Ottawa police are threatening the truckers' children. And this is part of the Special Forces group that is temporarily assigned to the Ottawa police by the mayor's department of Ottawa or Ontario, whatever their system is. So I should be watching this, check other places, okay? Go on Google, go on Bing, go check on other news media sites other than Canadian American, because they're not publishing this, all right? So please check that out. All right, that's just one source. You want to check all sources with other sources? I go with DW out of Germany. They're a pretty good source. And like I said, when you see stuff like this happen, it should go red alert. All right. Now, Ottawa was 10, 20 years ago pushed a lot of gun control, and look at the position now. You're going to be that pretty soon, okay, with the new Gestapo coming to your house, taking your kids away. Didn't I say phase 5, they take your kids? Okay? Nobody ever listens to Old Long Cloud. Shall we play a game? All right? Before we go on to that subject, let me tell a lot of people, because I talked to Diggs Outdoors and we're discussing this yesterday on a live stream. Yes, I am trapped in the mental zombie apocalypse. All right? And right down below in the description, you could send $2.17 right now. We need $26.95. Okay? That'll help a lot of us out. And this goes for good works and other things I do in the community. And it helps them out. Now, back to shall we play the game? Biggest one that a lot of black ops and the 3-letter guys are very nervous. This is why you see a lot of drones flying around, old school ones. And then you see a lot of new school ones that you can't figure out what it was, or you see the black helicopters on silent. And also certain military helicopters, they're running all over the place. Why? There's 3 parts of a dirty bomb. Okay? Because Captain Crazy and crew let in 1.5 million illegal, unchecked, undocumented, unvaccinated people into our country through the southern borders by jetliners. They weren't searched. They could have brought drugs, illegal weapons, God knows what. Now, a basic plan of any terrorist in the modern age of the 21st century. Okay, we're coming to the second part. And someplace on the continental in North America, from all the way from Mexico to Canada, somebody's going to get nuked. So you pick out which city. That's our game today. Shall we play a game? Now, part A is the trigger device. That's the second most hardest thing to develop in a suitcase nuclear bomb. This bomb has 10 times the power of the one that dropped on Hiroshima. Now, this one is going to be a blast effect one if it's fired off on the ground. Unfortunately, The trigger part got by. It's already in the United States. And a lot of people, well, can't they detect it or not? They can't find stuff that I can smuggle through the airport. What do you think makes sure they can find this stuff? All right? Biggest problem is it looks like daily household items in a suitcase. If you scan it, it won't pick up, and most TWA guys can't figure out, that looks like a clock. All right? Part A is already in the country. Part B is the hard part because everybody in all the other agencies have guided counters and ionic sensors checking for radiation leaks. I won't tell you what happened in the 90s where everybody was running around with little buzzy things. And no, it wasn't a damn stupid beeper. It was a monitor. They were trying to figure out if there was a nuke in the Capitol. The only one they picked up was under the Pentagon. But anyway, that's their power source. But we won't talk about that. But anyway, folks, the big thing is they're worried about B. It hasn't come in. Okay? Part of B is the gun part. All you have to do is getting the gun part. Fits in the suitcase. It's basically a tube. All right? You can get any machine shop and 2 ends. That's it. So you can't trace that. Impossible. But the nuclear components for this, okay, is a shotgun type suitcase. So you have radioactive material at one end of the pipe, and you have radioactive end with the trigger that fires it and slams into the other one, creating a nuclear explosion 10 times stronger than the one they dropped on Hiroshima. Okay? Easy. The whole thing's set up. Okay, part C is the part I'm worried about. It could get 4 or 5 different groups. It could be BLM. It could be offshoot of Antifa or moms that against violence. Who knows? They start collecting certain radioactive materials throughout the United States. And there's several they're targeting. And a lot of you guys in the 3-letter group like, yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, and here's the ATF. Well, that's not a bum we can figure out, dude. Some days I want to go back to bed, take tranquilizers, and forget all about this. The big thing with the suitcase bomb is it's just a device. Part C, Part B are the 2 hardest part because they're radioactive. All you have to do is get a panel truck, shield it, has to contain a half a ton. That's all you have to worry about. You could put extra fuel supplies and stuff. It's better if you could get it above the ground, like the 30th floor or the 25th floor, and detonate it. And that's the perfect height for a dirty bomb. You kill everybody with the first stage of it, blast and radiation. Second part is the fallout mushroom cloud. Now, a lot of people were laughing at the grandparents. Well, you have a bomb shelter in the backyard. The hit. Not funny anymore, folks. We're looking at about a month, 2 weeks to a month, with dirty radiation. Not clean, dirty. Okay, and a lot of you guys, I've seen a lot of the big name channels make mistakes like, you only need 3 months of food. No. Okay? This is video 9. Shall we play a game? Now, A's already in America. We're waiting for B. I don't know if they're going to, because the border's wide open in the south. They could come in and say, hi, Border Patrol, we're just smuggling some plutonium into the country. And the rest of the stuff they could get here in America. I figured out they got about 2 tons of illegal, low-grade, dangerous radioactive waste that they picked up at hospitals, clinics. Okay, there's a list. You go down of the most dangerous low-level chemicals. I'm not putting out a link because I already did my 3 links for that one person. I already used up my links. So, if you want to go look at it, look on Google and look on Bing, right under the word dangerous, low-level hospital waste. You got to put radioactive in that sentence. You put it through Google and you put it through Bing, and you have to, if it doesn't accept it, reword this question and it will come out. There's like 15 to 20 leaks on both sides, or use your own search engine. Okay? Really simple, folks. A lot of you don't want to play the game, but this is the new game. Between the yelling and screaming of Ukraine and Russia, I keep telling people NATO doesn't have a chance. They should have 20 years ago invited Russia into NATO. We wouldn't have this problem. A lot of this is caused by Hunter and his dirty dealing with the corrupt Ukrainian government. A lot of people are dying for stupidity. Okay? We should never got involved. Our supply lines are stretched. China wants to make, yeah, go fight with Russia. So that way they leave us alone. The heat. Wrong. Okay? You should hire me. And those billionaires who want to leap up, remember, Uncle Alan can see the future fairly good. You guys can't. All right? Nobody's talking about other things. If Mr. Putin's a very skilled poker player against Captain Crazy, all he has to do is wait. Because you cannot maintain that much troop strength in that area. Also, Japan is kind of mad at Captain Crazy for backstabbing him. Like, what are you doing, Joe? That threatens Japan, South Korea, and the Northwest, including Alaska. And if anybody doesn't figure that one out, you need to go back to school. All right? This is not fear porn. You can do your own research. Captain Crazy said the B words, couldn't say it. But he backstabbed Japan. He backstabbed Alaska. He backstabbed South Korea. All right? And you idiots I said the idiot word. I'm going to lose more hours. Okay, said it twice. I'm going to lose more hours. You people in the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest, get ready. Okay? I'm just waiting. Just waiting. And if I'm right, I'm going to kick back and laugh at all of you. Okay? And don't worry, there's going to be no nuclear strikes on the West Coast. It's all possibly in the Central States, East Coast, Canada, and Mexico. And everybody's in Mexico. Why Mexico? Because nobody trusts North Korea or China. All right? Basically, it's going to be somebody from Venezuela or Nicaragua. Because those two joint forces, they can conquer half of Mexico before, the PDR going, I thought they were our friend. No, they just stabbed you in the back. This is Shall We Play the Game video number 9. Same old game, new players, new format. All right? But it's the same old game. Okay? So I tell a lot of people, you should have been prepared. And right now, they're doing really nasty things to the truckers and the American people with gun control, stupid mandates, attacking truckers and delivery persons, and the supply chain. This is programmed. This is a, insurgency. And unfortunately, it's our governments. They're against the people. This is why I call it, Shall We Play a Game? Video 9. This is why I'm going more into fashion, cooking, and other things. You're already lost. Okay? Like I say, get out of my way. You just stay in the slow lane. But I'm slow, Uncle Al. Bye. Then I hear the gunshots in the background. Sorry about that, Junior. And also, happy early Friday. I'll see you folks later. You have a nice day. Let that soak into your little head. Remember, there's forbidden words you can't use on Google, YouTube. You just put it into the search engine, forbidden YouTube words, and it comes up, and they have a long list. All right, you could do it on Bing, you could do it on Google or any search engine, and I'll see you later. Put that into your head, think about it, sit down, put down the phone, okay, and think about it. And I'll catch you later. Bye now.